Hi there. Just wait for a couple more people to come and I'll start. Hi, Paul. Okay, so welcome to the Sunday night talk. Hi, Jim. And before I start, those who are watching the clip from this, to join the full broadcast, you just subscribe to Patreon. And all the details are on my website if you want to join the full broadcast or see the full broadcast after the event. You can subscribe to that. I also give one-to-one Skype sessions, and I'm doing a 6-day meeting here in Spain in May, and I am going to set up some meetings for the UK for next year. I think I've got one in November, but that seems like a zillion years away. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Hi, Paul. Okay. Hi, Donnie. So what I'm going to say, no seeker's going to want to hear this. It's not what the seeker wants. The seeker wants something to get, and that's the world we live in, isn't it? It's about getting. I'm going to get. I'm going to get there. And all the teachings that are out there, even the ones that call themselves non-duality, is about getting here. Awakening to this. That's the teaching, isn't it? Awakening to this is the promise of something. When what is here, this, what is, that's it. It's the simplest thing. What is what you're looking for. It's so here. It's amazing that we look elsewhere in a way, and looking elsewhere can also appear as trying to find this or trying to see this, or this idea of awakening to this. Like there's some sort of thing that's hidden within it. No, what's hidden is the fact that it's here. It's right in front of your face. It's everything appearing. Everything appearing. And it's you're not going to find it as some sort of all the things I say I'm going to quote as not good words. But I do love to contradict. You're not going to find it as boundless energy. You're not going to find it as empty fullness or an energetic appearance. You're not going to find it as those things, because those words in themselves are absolutely meaningless and empty. Because it's already here. And there's no it to it. I say it. I think the thing you're looking for, which is literally sitting in a room. This is the rarest message because it's not giving you anything. It's pointing to the absolute obvious fact that everything you want is already here, but you're not going to get it because it's already here. Life is already presenting itself as walls and floor. And I know I talk about time and all that. Well, forget that. There's no time anyway. But trying to work out these things, is there time, is there a past, is there a future, it's not going to help the seeker. Nothing is going to help the seeker, because this also appears as a seeker. It appears as a sense of separation. It appears as the yearning feeling to be free of that apparent person. It appears as all the convoluted ideas, theories, concepts, beliefs to do with what I'm speaking of. It can appear as anything. It appears as everything. It is everything. This is everything. No amount of meditation or I can't even remember what used to go on, but anything will make this any more this. This can't get any more this. And even though the seeking energy, the seeking person will say, well, it must be more this. There must be something I'm missing. No, this cushions, floor, can't get any more than what it is already, because it is already everything. It's hiding in plain view. It's hiding in plain sight. And I know what the person says. Oh, but I'm still here. I can't find it. I'm still here. I'm desperate. I feel hopeless. But that is also this. Yeah, but such and such says that da 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 da. There is no such and such person. Everything that appears is this. There's no individuals in it. And there's certainly no individuals in it that know more than another individual. There is no individual here who is more here than another individual. It's like having two cups in the room and saying that cup is more here than that cup. Well, with a big leap of imagination and belief, you could actually believe that. Because, the seeker is so desperate that it believes what it's told. And most of us have been in the so-called spiritual message for a long time. So a lot of concepts and beliefs have been really absorbed. And really to be taken as something. This whole teaching of awakening, this whole teaching of enlightenment has absolutely screwed everybody. Because there's this desperate scramble to get towards it. This absolute belief that there is something called enlightenment. And even though, the person will say, yeah, but I know there's no enlightenment, but it's so imbued in the story of the seeker. But it's just a story. Enlightenment is a story. My plant can't be any more than plant. My floor can't be any more floor than what it is. And that is what you're actually looking for. But you think you're going to find it. It's absolutely free. It absolutely is. It just is. Okay, so if people want to ask questions or discuss anything, because we can have a conversation about this, and we can look at basically the misconceptions. Look at the misconceptions of what the seeker thinks they're looking for. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Anne. This is an awful message for the seeker. especially the spiritual seeker. They get kind of angry with it. Because there's nothing here. There's nothing here for it. It wants something, wants to get hold of it, make something out of it, feel like it's progressing some way. Oh, now I've been feeling empty. That must be it. Now I'm feeling more relaxed. That must be it. This doesn't care whether the human's relaxed, angry, happy, sad, dead or alive. This doesn't give a shit. It's so unconditional. It doesn't care whether animals and humans and plants are dead or alive, dying, growing, rich, poor. Doesn't care. Doesn't care about this body here, whatever this is. I don't even know what this is. Doesn't care about it. It's irrelevant. It's free to be sick, tired, energetic, dead, born. To be a cup. To be a plant. Absolutely, mysteriously, wondrously free. And that's why this can't be taught, because there's no one to teach it and there's no one to hear it. It's all the same thing. It doesn't matter, actually, if someone who is just life appearing teaching this to someone else who is just life appearing. None of it matters. Still wouldn't take any notice of it though. And run. But this doesn't care. Because there's nobody here. There's nobody who has purpose or meaning. There's just the appearance of a human who thinks it has purpose and meaning. It's not going anywhere. There's no ultimate outcome. This is the outcome. This has always been the outcome. Maybe that's what they mean when they say that, what is it? Is it they say God is the Alpha and Omega? Maybe you could change that to this is the Alpha Omega. This is the start and the end. This is the beginning and the end. This is without beginning and without end. It's eternal. It's infinite. There's no hope of it becoming anything else. Because there's nobody in it to become anything else. Of course, the person will have the story, oh, well, last year I was really unhappy and I was this, and this year I'm much better and this and that. But nobody got better. There wasn't a last year. Nobody chose that, and nobody chooses to feel like a separate person. Nobody's in charge. It's very quiet tonight. Hey Paul, in Christianity, they say that we're of the world, not in it. We're of the world. I kind of get what you're meaning, yeah. You could say that when we use the word we mean the human, don't we? Human collective. That the human is life appearing, so it is of the world, yeah. If you call this the world. But no one's in it. There's nobody in the world. There's nobody in this. Jim, we want to edit out that this doesn't care and sickness, irritation, whatever may be what's happening. So the question, I guess, is there really nothing to be done? I think really who would be doing it and who would be asking the question? The human will do something or it won't do something. The human either helps or it doesn't. You see, sitting around thinking about it, is there something to be done? Is there not something to be done? Doesn't really mean anything. Either there'll be a movement to do it, like I know that you like to promote political things, but there's no one choosing that, you see. There's no one to do anything about it, but either something will be done or it won't, and there won't be a choice in that. No, it doesn't get us anywhere, it's true. No. The human will either be moved to help other humans or animals or whatever, the planet, whatever, or it won't. And questioning whether is it pointless or is it futile is like asking, is this futile? You know, For the person, everything is futile because it's not the person who helps other people. It's the body that helps other people. And if there's in the imagination, oh, I want to go and help other people, or I want to go and help animals, that thought will either appear or it won't. And there'll be either a movement towards it or there won't be. But there's nothing to be done about this, about everything coming and going, including bodies. Bodies dying, bodies being born. There's nothing that can be done about it. There's nobody to do it, is the thing. Donnie, I'm not really sure anymore what I'm looking for. I think it's just peace of mind. I have no idea, lol. Yeah, well, I guess this message sort of flattens the idea of something that can be looked for, doesn't it? It's sort of, then it's like, well, what am I looking for? Well, the question is, who am I? There's no I. I appears. And I want peace of mind. Does the I want peace of mind? When there's no I, it doesn't matter if there's peace of mind or not. It just doesn't matter. If there's absolute chaos going on in the body, it doesn't matter. There would only have to be a person who looks for there to be peace. The body will either be moved to go and sort itself out, or it won't. Usually if there's something going on and it's chaos here, there's actually no movement to change it. just goes on. It just doesn't matter. Peace of mind is and it'll never be achieved because something's going to come and provoke you. Something's going to come along and ruin your peace of mind. It's this you're looking for. This. Everything. Absolute life. Absolute life. Appearing as everything, as well as no peace of mind. True, I think maybe being able to accept what is. Yeah, but that's another practice, Donnie. Who would be able to accept what is? What is what you're looking for. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. It's not important. Because if it's bad, it's more than likely the human, or maybe not in this case, will try to fix it somehow. If there's a leaky tap, I'm not going to sit here and go, I accept what is. It's not going to happen. This body's going to get up and try and stop the tap from leaking. Or, or something like that. Stephen, that's the problem. The person thinks it's my peace of mind. That's impossible, lol. Yeah, absolutely. My peace of mind. And that peace of mind, then, if there is a sort of a moment of peace, then the person's going to try and hold on to that. And when the peace goes, which inevitably it will, the person's then going to go, I've lost my peace of mind. My peace of mind. It was never my peace of mind to begin with. This, what is, was no one's to accept. There's no one to accept what this is. And accepting it is like something's going to come along and stick a spanner in that work as well. Because it's all mine. I'm identifying with what is. And if I accept it, it will be a better identification. But the identification is not true. The identification is something that's happening in the body, but it's not what you think it is. The identification is as much a part of this life as my bookshelf. Donnie, I know it doesn't matter either way. If I get it or not, doesn't change anything. No, and you won't get it. You'll never get it, Donnie. You'll never get it because there's nothing to get. There's nothing here that is obtainable. It's already given as everything. It's just that the person wants it to be more so it can have what it thinks is going to be better for it. Yeah, there's nobody to get it. It thinks that this idea of getting something is going to make my life better. But there's no my to have a life. My doesn't exist as a reality. It's a dream. It's the human dreaming. It's a person. It's a dream that goes on in the body. It's not a person at all. It's absolutely imagined to the extent where it becomes absolutely imbued into every cell. And the person, the dream of the person, is absolutely in no doubt about its reality, because that's what the person does. It feels absolutely real. But have you noticed that it only feels real? It's not real. There's no real here. You're trying to say the cup is real. Well, the cup is there, but is it real? I know you put I with a thing, but there's still the idea that I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Get what? Get what? There's nothing to get. Because there's no one to get it. There's the appearance of someone, but that's it. That's the aliveness. That's it. Stephen, where is this person? Yeah, imagined. Donnie, yeah, I know there is no me, lol. But you don't. You don't. There is it's not really like that. It's no me. It's never really known. It's just obvious that it was just all a dream. And who would know that? Jim, somehow hearing there's no hope gives rise to relaxation or release. Then just a shrug. I'm speechless, really, and clueless. I never would know what to say in this. No, no. Because in the end, there's nothing to say, says the human who speaks a lot. But, I'm not really saying anything. Stephen, it can't stand the idea of its own absence. It will fight back. Yeah, it sure will. Tooth and nail. It will fight all the way until suddenly it's like, oh, there was nothing actually fighting. Paul, in Catholicism, they use the term world without end. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about Catholicism. I don't know what they mean by that. I can only read into it from this message, world without end. Yes, this is without end. Can anyone find an end to anything? It's just not there. Stephen, an illusion that is fighting back, lol. I know! It's so funny, but not very funny for me. Jim, you're so blimmin' articulate in it. Thank God for that. Am I? I don't know. just comes out. Jim, world without beginning too. Yeah. 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 I wouldn't use the word world, but I know what you mean. No start, no end, no now. No now. Now is a concept. Can you find now? No. Power of now. Yeah, where is now? Where is it? Where is anything? There's nothing here, actually. There's nothing here. I don't know how I can say that, but there's nothing here. Yes, there are walls, and there's a gas fire which is off. There's a floor. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in the walls and the floor. There's nothing in it. It's empty. Jim now slips through fingers like water into sand. Yeah. It sure does. It's empty. It's empty. And yet, absolutely here. It's absolutely here, but it's utterly empty. This is absolutely here. But I don't know what that means. And it's empty. Sounds like a massive contradiction, and it is a contradiction. It's a wonderful mystery. And it sounds like I know what I'm saying, but I don't. Because there's nobody saying it. There's nobody sitting here. There's nothing here. Stephen, it's so immediate. It's like writing your name in water. Yeah. Hi, Joe. Sorry I sent you the link a bit late. Yeah, writing your name in water. The mind will never, ever grasp it. It's impossible. It's so immediate and so absolute and so empty that it blows the mind to smithereens. Just blows it to pieces. Oh, you're welcome, Joe. Be a bit more together next week. At least my link this week didn't send you to a nerd blog about the film Dune. And without that seeking, everything just remains as it is. You know, the plant still grows, the mind still works, the body still eats. Everything continues to function in some miraculous way. But the whole idea of getting anything is totally blown away. But that seeming progress of the person basically being dismantled can indeed be very uncomfortable. But when it's over, it never was. No one was ever in discomfort. Stephen, how can you get something that is just happening? Yeah. How can you get this? It's insane to even have the arrogance. The arrogance of some humans to say that they have awakened to this. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Awaken to this. And then to go and tell everybody else how to awaken to this. This doesn't need a human to be awakened. Because this is the human. This is the table. It doesn't require anything because it's just complete as it is. Perfect as it is. Even when it's like, you know, walls. It can't be anything but what it is, and it's always absolute. Wow, 8:45 already. So I'm just going to be here for a while, but I just wanted to say that in January, because I'm going away for my annual holiday in February, where I take just my 4 weeks off. I get 4 weeks off a year from doing this, and February's it this year. And so because you guys are so wonderfully contributing towards my talks, in January, I'm going to give an extra talk every week before I go away. And I think I'll do something a little different, where I'll give an evening where people can Skype. And I won't record it. And I probably won't give an intro, actually. I'll just put it on and people can Skype me if they want. I haven't decided which day yet, because I do Sundays and Wednesdays, so I've got to fit in a day around that. Maybe a Friday might be good. Anyway, I'll find a day. Yeah, that would be good. And you know what? I think I meant to be doing a webinar at the end of this month, but I totally forgot until today. So who would be interested in that? Is anyone interested in that? Should I do it? I think Tracy's interested in it. But if I don't get more than that, I won't bother. So let me know if you're interested in doing a webinar last Saturday of this month, unless that's Christmas Day. Not that I do Christmas Day, but when's Christmas Day? That's a Tuesday. Oh, so it'll be the 29th. Okay. Okay. Yes, me, depends on the date. 29th, I think. Stephen, it would be like the absolute using the human to get what it does not have already. Yeah, yeah. Well, says the whole of everything. Even though I'm the whole of everything, I'm still not good enough. So I'm going to get this particular human. Oh, I can't do the 29th. Oh, okay. So I'm going to get this particular human to make me more than what I am. That's the arrogance, isn't it? That's the arrogance of people saying they have awakened to this. Because I wouldn't say that the whole facade of the person, and it is a facade, it is a false person, it appears. I completely forgot what I was going to say. No. Gone. It's distracted. It's funny how like saying something so passionately, like, oh, squirrel, it's gone. That's right, Joe. Can't even take this seriously. It can't really take this seriously. I mean, that's okay, no one remembers. Yeah, yeah. I've got a good memory for some things. But this, no. You can't remember this, you see. You can't remember this because this is not a teaching. You can't be taught this. It's a joke to be taught this. It's like saying, right, I'm the spiritual guru, and I'm going to teach you that there is a body sitting in a room. It's such a beautiful It's so beautiful, this. It's like the anti-teaching, isn't it? It's the anti-teaching message. Jim, being me is a very serious business. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, me is a very serious business, and everything that happens to me is very serious. And that the fact that I'm not there yet is very serious indeed. When will I get there? Who and where? Who and where? There's no who and there's no where. The sense of the person is the immediacy of what is. Stephen, let's all hold hands and be serious, yes. Solemn. We can be solemn. We can put our hands on our hearts and stare into each other's eyes for just that little bit too long. Who could be the most spiritual, scariest person? I remember being with one guru. I used to watch him live, this is years ago. And he would stare into the camera like it was a session of him staring into the camera. Jesus. As if like someone's stare is going to make you do anything. What's it trying to do? It's trying to what's that starey thing do? To awaken you somehow. But all it does is just give the seeker some bloody hope that I'm here and they're there and I'm trying to get to what they have. So I can be a starey weirdo too, and I can stare in the camera for too long and be this wholly awakened person. I want to be where they are. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. What's going on at the guru end of the mystery? What a circus. It really is, isn't it? It's an absolute circus. And when you're in that room with all those people there, all the shenanigans going on in there, all the specialness, all the competitiveness, those who can cavort around on the floor with the most eye-rolling nonsense, all those who like see me master, that I'm nearly there. I mean, what a fucking show is that, really? What a show. See, the me will do anything to make itself feel better, and that's just another way, excuse me, that's just another way it gets to make itself feel better, feel more comfortable. The person will try to do anything to make itself feel more comfortable. But what a dream that is. The person is such a dream. The human dreaming is a person that needs to feel better, feel less insecure, needs to feel secure. Well, this is the least, what I'm speaking about is the least secure thing for the person. It's the least secure thing because there's nothing here for the person. There's nothing here. It was run. It runs from this. And as someone was saying earlier, it fights tooth and nail to hold on to the dream of its life, the life it doesn't have. It doesn't have a life because it's not real. Thank God. What time are we at? Okay. Okay, any last things before I go? I'm thinking of coming to do a talk in the UK in the summer. Don't know quite where I want to do it. If anyone has any ideas or is interested in helping me out with that, maybe I'll do it in Brighton. Quite like doing it in Brighton because it's my old hometown. Yeah, maybe I'll do it in Brighton. Oh, thank you, Stephen. It was really nice to see you here. Yeah, enjoy the day too. Yeah, what's left of it here. Thanks, Donnie. And I will speak to some of you on Wednesday. And I'll be here same time next week, just seeing if any Sundays clash with any important dates. No. So everything will continue as usual, which is good. I think last year I actually did it on New Year's Eve, a talk. I don't do New Year or Christmas. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and see you again next week. Lots of love. Bye.